Hi, welcome back everyone. We're starting to pick up viewership again, which is nice. I'm not getting as many views on some of my videos than videos in the past, but we're picking up subscribers, so that's good. Welcome to all the new people, the few new subscribers anyways, since the last time I posted a video. I want to welcome you and take advantage of the channel. There's well over 160 videos, so there's a wealth of knowledge in here, and my viewers contributed, at least a percentage of that to my own personal knowledge. So if you don't find your answers there, you can ask direct questions to me or other viewers. And you can also, if you don't know much about programming, watch these videos. I've had questions like where to start and things like that. The best place would be to start watching these videos from the bottom up, or any way you want to. And if you still don't understand, you should have the least thing you should have is a CoCo 1.2 emulator. That's all this channel deals with. We don't deal with 3 on here, not yet anyway. But go to the TRS-80. What is it called? I don't even know exactly, the Color Computer Archive, I think it's called, and get yourself a copy of Getting Started with Extended Color Basic. That's all I used. I just read through the whole thing cover to cover and tried to absorb as much information as I could, and everything is pretty much covered except for certain areas, and that's where my viewers came in and saved me. I was really searching for answers to these questions and that weren't in the book, and they helped me out. And but anyways, the reason I'm making this video, and this is just a quick video, is because I'm fine-tuning this game here so that the characters are perfectly walking in a grid. I had to do numerous fine-tunings throughout the whole program to get it, pinpointed here. Yeah, because it was tough. I never did 2 characters at once before, and it's not as easy as you might think. So I had to develop a grid system, and this is going to play a huge part in everything, even with enemies. So basically, I just did this much today, and that was enough. Programming is not easy. You have to be good in math. If you're not, then, well, at least you can count pixels and start there. I don't know, but I'm pretty good in math. I'm not like a math science. Well, I have certifications in mathematics, to tell you the truth. I'm not going to lie to you. I do have some certifications, but I don't deal with calculus, things like that. I don't really deal with. I don't. But anyways, not to ramble on and on. We have 10 squares here. It's a rectangle, and a rectangle is also a square, guys. And this is where my math training comes in. I'm sure some of you might know this, but a rectangle is also a square by definition, and a square is a rectangle, and it's just crazy. But anyways, we have these rectangles here. Before I get too far off on a tangent here, and I need to fit one more in. And so the only way I'm going to be able to do that is to widen this border here on this side and this side, and I'll fit one more in. That'll be 11. I want to keep everything even. And then from top to bottom, I haven't done that yet, but I have a clear protractor, and I recommend getting one of these. You can find them anywhere. It's just a clear protractor, and I hold it up to the screen. It allows me to measure things on the screen because you do need to measure stuff from time to time. And one of these rectangles measures about, well, it's approximately 1 inch from top to bottom. Uh, it's really 17/16. So I don't know how many more of these I can fit in. One, two, two more. I want to fit in at least 3 more. So we'll have 4 from top to bottom and 11 across. So in order to fit in 3 more, I'm going to have to widen the bottom here too. So I'm going to have to push the wizard down and the fighter down all the way almost to the bottom. And just to make it look pretty, I think I'll have maybe, if the wizard, I don't know how much farther I can push this down. I might have to push it all the way down to the bottom, because I'm looking at this right now. I need to leave a little bit of space there, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. Let's see what happens. So that's the plan, and then we'll have a grid in place here. And if I move to the right, they stay. One takes the place of the other, basically. And where you see this splotching here, that's okay, because the way I have it measured is it doesn't take into account this white here of the border, but you can be on the line in the box, because if you remember get input, and I'm not using get input, you can be right on the line. It actually has to be right on the line. So pretend we're doing that. So the next box doesn't overlap. It just butts up against it, adjacent. So I'm just taking places here, changing places. And so the dot of his sword is right on the line here. You can't see it, but so the drawing, like I said, starts at the tip of this guy's head, and I think, yeah, I don't know. And then the other one starts at the sword, so there's a little discrepancy with the dot right here. But if I run the program, and I already took the boxes out, I had to fine tune it. Because it wasn't lining up correctly, and that I had to go back into the code and adjust it. And this is the only way to do it, because I thought it was lined up before, and it wasn't. It was way off. Even if this guy is a pixel too far forward, once you get past like here, it starts getting way out of whack. And I can't go the other way, because I could, but it's not going to line up because it's out of whack. So I only got that far today, and tomorrow I'm going to make sure that it goes left, and once I have that lined up, I got to do up and down, widen the screen, and so on. So that's all that's happening right now. It's much faster than it used to be too. See how much faster this is? It's flying right now. And that's because of all of these, you know, Curtis and other people kept mentioning like byte boundaries and things like that for get and put, and I have a suspicion that it's not just for get and put because I'm using draw right now, and it's going 2 or 3 times faster than it was before the way I had it, and I just changed some of the calculations, and I'm able to go real I mean, this is good speed here. This is good speed. As soon as enemies get on the screen and other things that are moving and projectiles, it'll slow down, but it won't be too bad. And the wizard follows the fighter. Whatever the fighter does, the wizard does. And so we're good there. It's going to be a nice game if I can get it to work. And, you know, as you can see, that you know what? That's because you know what? And I hate, it's because, like I said, when I go back, it's not calculating right. So just ignore that. But they're just changing places, and it's not all done yet, but it's getting there. And of course, I'm going to draw in the screen command after the painting and everything, but right now it shows the painting, but there'll be a delay for that, so you won't see that. But they're going to be able to adventure all around. I'm going to have to draw up a map on a piece of grid paper that matches the grid paper for P mode 4, I think it is, high res, and it's just going to be a 1-page map, and I'm going to have, like, you know, where whatever, where the forest is, where the water is, where the towns are, or whatever. And you're going to be able to go to the map screen and see exactly where you are at any time. And we don't want people having to draw maps out. I used to hate that. The better role-playing games always included a map. They didn't include dungeon maps. You had to draw those out normally, but not overworld maps. You want to know where you're going. So you'll be able to see get back to where you were and things like that. And that's going to be interesting. So got to start working on drawing up some kind of a map, and that'll probably be the next step after I get this grid done. And this is going to take a while. I'm not even done with Tales of Suburbia yet, which is like a 2-year project already, and I just abandoned it because I didn't abandon it. I put it on the back burner because I needed to get this going, you know. Because this is going to be my last game. I'm not making any more games after this. So I'd rather have a few games that were finished, you know, than going in 100 different directions and never finishing anything. I have a few finished products that are close to finished. This one, Tales, Ghost Saga, and the other ones just weren't worth it, or they were over my, you know, they had calculus or something I didn't understand. Trajectory is really hard to do if you don't understand calculus, and I have a real limited knowledge, so I'm not going to do things that you see other people doing on here on the CoCo Nation. A lot of that has to do with calculus, and I don't go mess around with calculus. I just never reached that point. But before I go, I am just going to run the title screen one more time for anybody that hasn't seen it. It's a nice title screen. I always seem to lose it. Yeah, it's not in there. I'm looking in my DOS directory, or whatever you call it, Windows. I don't know where it is. Oh, where could it be? It's under title screen. There we go. So I'm gonna break out of this and load the title screen. And I still need to get music and sound effects for this game. That's something else I have to work on. But when you start the game, this is what you're going to see. Um, I just have to push the Ultimate over a little bit and change the U. Other than that, it's going to stay this way. And we're going to have like, sound effects leading up to the fire down here. And this was done a while back, like a year and a half ago or something. I don't even remember, but so to me, this looks like a good CoCo 1 game, 1, 2, CoCo 1 or 2. You can even run it on a 3. We'll just call it a tier 80 game and call it a day. So the only thing I wish that we could do is use all the colors. I don't know why they split the colors up into 2 screens. It's a cheap processor that they had, whatever. Video processor sucks. And the sound chip sucks. And on. But we can deal with that on here. It's not that bad. I've seen worse. Actually, this is actually not that bad. There's complaints about anything, but I'm not complaining. I think there might be a way to get all 8 colors on the screen. But I'm gonna try to do something, but I don't think it's gonna work. But maybe that'll be my next diversion, is because I thought about that. How could we get all 8 colors on the screen at the same time? And I'm not sure if there's really a way, but yeah, I don't know if there's probably not a way. I mean, if there was, somebody would have done it by now, but I don't know. I hope you guys are having a good week and whatever. I'll see you in the near future. Take care. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.